I'm Josh Toussaint Strauss, and I'm introducing my final pick for this season of films at the Hippodrome. Belle is set in 18th century England and tells the story of Dido Elizabeth Belle. She is the mixed-race daughter of Royal Navy Captain Sir John Lindsay, and she is raised by her aristocratic great-uncle, Lord William Murray, the 1st Earl of Mansfield. There are many important themes in this film, but the one that looms largest is the legacy of the transatlantic slave trade. The director, Ama Asante, by going through Dido's life as both an aristocrat and a child of a slave, she was able to interrogate Britain's role in the slave trade and attitudes towards black and brown people in Victorian society. Asante says herself that the film was inspired by a painting of Dido, which she first encountered on a postcard which was sent to her by a producer. She was struck by the strange power dynamic in the picture. Asante saw love, courage, politics, and history all through a positive lens, and all wrapped up into one person. And that compelled her to tell Dido's story. Once again, this is a film that I've featured in my video series for The Guardian, Black Enough, which delved into black arts and culture. It's mentioned in an episode which talks about the whitewashing of period dramas. Because a black female director making a period drama with a black female lead is completely anomalous at the time this was made, and it's rarely happened since. Getting cast in a film or TV show in the UK is hard enough as an actor of colour. British Film Institute research found that 59% of UK films made between 2006 and 2016 had no black actors in any role. But when you're talking about period dramas, the lack of representation is even starker. A whopping 80% of films in that study had no named roles for black actors whatsoever. And this is particularly significant because period dramas are a genre of film that the UK exports all over the world. So it is a window for many people into British history. And the implication here of having no people of colour in these films is that it appears that people of colour are therefore absent from British history, which couldn't be further from the truth. The British film and TV industry would say they have worked hard to improve diversity in front and behind the camera. And the recent BAFTA nominations were a significant improvement from years gone by. But this isn't really saying much, because the fundamental problems have remained the same. And as one black film critic once described it to me, we are the rotating commentariat of black folks who are called upon to lament the intractable racism in our industry. Hopefully there'll come a time when we won't have to be called upon. This is my final pick for this season of films, and I want to just thank the Hippodrome for inviting me, because it's been a real honour. And I want to thank you guys for coming out here and watching these films and supporting a small independent cinema. So thank you and enjoy the film.